Hey Budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are here with a cash stuffing. We are going to be stuffing $496.24. This is going into our penny challenge. If you are keeping up with the penny challenge with me, this week we are stuffing $2.24. So that's what this change is for. We're going to set it there. If you are new around here, welcome. My name is Jordan. We love talking about budgeting. I am a single mom who homeschools, so occasionally we'll talk a bit about life and those kinds of things while we're cash stuffing. And this channel is very cash stuffing, cash budgeting focused. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and subscribe. We would love to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being a part of the Budget fam and for returning for another cash stuffing. So let's jump right into this. We're gonna count the cash. First, make sure we have the $496 that we think we have. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, $496. We are off to a great start. How are you guys doing? It is New Year's Eve in the middle of the day when I'm filming this. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this up tonight. So the very last cash stuffing of 2022. Where did this year go, guys? It went by so fast. I don't know if it's just me or like if this year, like what happened this year to make it go by so quickly. I do not know. Let me know if you think this year went by too quick, or maybe it was just me. 2022 was my first full year of homeschooling. It is also my first full year on YouTube and Etsy. So I don't know if I've just stayed super busy and that's why it feels like it went so fast, but it flew by. I'm excited for 2023 because I do love a good fresh start. Who does not like a fresh start, right? So I'm excited about 2023. I have tons of ideas and things that I really want to bring to this channel. So keep an eye out for all of the excitement that should be happening in 2023. Okay, wait a second. I need a new bills placeholder. Give me 1 second. Perfect. Let's go ahead and open this up, get this old card out of here, and we will be putting in a new card. We're putting $100 towards bills. Now I just pulled all of the bills money and the school money and the car money and paid everything for January. This is saving for February. We're almost at the 1st of January. We're going ahead and covering February bills at this point. So we're going to get away from our oranges, y'all. I have like 5 orange colors. I think I only have 1 purple. So just strategically, I'm switching to purple this month. Maybe I'll change it every month. But I know orange was not a smart idea because week to week I'm picking the wrong orange or like picking a different orange every single time. $50, $100 towards February bills. Let's put that there before I get confused. And then school, that is school for the boys. I do homeschool them, but they go to a co-op once a week. It is very much worth the money, but of course, you know, I need to be saving for it. So school, we're gonna go ahead and put 50 in here to save for paying for February schooling. And then for the car, I do have a $410 car note at this point, and we're gonna go ahead and put $100 towards that. Next, we have insurance. So just because I got a new car, I was basically finishing out my insurance plan that I already paid for. Like I paid for 6 months of insurance with my old car. Well, when I switched to this newer vehicle, it is substantially more expensive, but I had already paid so much that to get me through until February, that was probably the worst way to explain that. Basically, all I'm trying to say is there's still money in here because I didn't need to pay anything in January. Wow, that was a lot easier than the first way I went about that. Insurance, we added 30. We have 50, 70, 90, 100, 105. So variable spending all through the month of December was just done on my card. This variable spending is rolling over. I'm basically trying to get a month ahead on variable spending, which is why we have so few cash stuffing categories right now, because I am paying off camera, I am paying variable expenses week to week, like groceries, gas, fast food, anything that we might need like that pops up throughout the week. I'm paying that off screen and not stuffing that. This is sort of extra money. Once we get this fully stuffed and we are a month ahead on our variable spending, just like we are on bills, we are going to go ahead and stuff $1 just to color in some of these categories. Do you guys have any New Year plans? New Year Eve? Like literally, I'm putting this video up probably while you have plans, so maybe I should have asked this beforehand. But if you happen to be around, let me know what you guys are up to tonight. Even if you are staying home, like I am staying home, so I'm not saying like even if like that's all you're doing. I'm saying y'all, I'm staying home, but I want to know what is your sort of home schedule or home plan. I think I will just watch a movie with the boys. I'm adding 20, so I added 1, I'm adding 20 because I'm going to color in also the 2 and then the 18. And then I'm probably going to be in here working. I'm thinking about, let me know what you guys think. I literally just made a video talking about how I want to make sure all of my videos are staying planning and goal setting and budgeting focused, but I'm thinking it could be fun to do like a weekly vlog. I don't know if I will because I don't put my kids on camera and a lot of the fun happens with my kids, right? But I might do something that is more like a weekly vlog focused on grocery shopping, like all the mom stuff and maybe even some office stuff. Let me know what you guys think of that. And if you like that idea, let me know what kind of thing you would like to see in the video, because I won't be filming like my life with my kids. It would be more mom and task oriented or even like Etsy shop focused, but like a weekly overview, not the details of a day to day. Anywho, 50 envelope challenge, which we are using for our variable spending savings. We added $21. We have 50, 100, 50, 200, 225, 26, 27, $227. Hopefully by the end of January, we will at least have a full month ahead on our grocery budget. And then my gas for the car is only about 100, 120 maybe, so it's not too much more. So we should be able to get this, if not in January, then by February we should be a month ahead on variable spending. Haircuts, we are going to add $5 to haircuts. My boys are so fine on haircuts. I have a gift card for haircuts for myself. So we will just be slowly adding 5 here and there, so we're always prepared, mostly at this point just for the boys. Haircuts, we added 5, we have 20, 25, 30, so $30 towards haircuts. I just realized tonight me and the boys should do a board game. They got a lot of new board games for their birthdays in August and September, and they just kind of got tucked away. Well, I cleaned their room recently and I found all these board games, and they got some board games for Christmas. I think that's what we will end up doing. That would be more fun than just a movie. Medical, we are going to add 25 to medical. Reason being is that I have some appointments coming up. I am uninsured. I know, don't come after me. I think, how long do I have in the enrollment? The enrollment for medical already ended. I honestly meant to get myself, or mean to get myself medical. I don't know if I've missed the window. I got kind of busy and distracted. Story of my life. Okay, anyway, I have appointments coming up and I either need to start saving for my own medical plan, even if I don't get medical, like I'm cash pay right now. So I need to be saving for the medical appointments I have for myself coming up. We added 25. We have 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 101, 2. I have autoimmune and thyroid issues, so honestly, one of these days it could be like crazy expensive, but just for my general checkups for medications and things, it's usually about 100, 150 once you count in the doctor visit and the blood work, so it's not so bad. This is for an extra car payment. We are just slow and steady saving here, just a little bit as we can. We added $5, so let's go ahead and color that in. Okay, extra car payment, we added 5. We have 20, 40, 45, 50, $50 towards an extra car payment. Once we color all of these in, we will have $500 towards our extra car payment. I haven't mentioned yet in this video, but if anything in my video interests you, all of this is from my Etsy shop, Jordan Budgets. You can find me by searching over on Etsy, search for Jordan Budgets, or you can follow the link in the description of this video. Last binder, we only have maybe 5 categories, 6 categories here. Like I said, we typically have more categories, but because we're trying to put a focus on just variable spending, and we are doing a lot of variable spending right now off camera, we're just working with what we got. Summer camps, though, we are going to add $30 and just color in one of these spots. A little bit ago, I was talking about how we would be possibly retrying public school. My boys ultimately decided they really didn't want to, but they were willing to try. Well, then some things got a little bit weird with the school. Y'all know, I don't know, the principal here has it out for me, or maybe she treats everybody this way. But I just really got some bad vibes, and my boys, when pressed to give me an answer one way or another, they preferred to homeschool. So I would have gone through the fight for them if they are like dead set on it, and I still will. At any point, if they are like ready to go back to public school, I would be happy to like battle, you know, have that battle, but they're not really into it. That's a whole story. But anyway, because they won't be going to public school anytime soon though, definitely not before the summer. So we really do need to save a lot for summer camps. They really enjoy those. I love those because they get to see a lot of their public school friends at summer camps during the summer. So they get a good 2 or 3 months hanging out with them before everybody goes back to their regular school schedule. So summer camps, we did add, hopefully we added 30. I think we added 30. We now have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 150 towards summer camps. Next is birthdays. That is another big expense that happens right at the end of summer. Both of my boys' birthdays are back to back, so we're gonna go ahead and put $25 here as well. No, we're not. We're putting $30 here as well. So we're gonna put $30 here. Now we have 20, 40, 60, 75, 75 for birthdays. And then that brings us over to our penny challenge. If you're doing the penny challenge with me, like I said, we are putting $2.24 in today. If you want to do that, we are just doing a week at a time. Traditionally, the penny challenge is you do a little bit every single day. Well, I total these out to be weekly totals. So if you're following along with me and you put in the same amounts as I do, then by the end of this, we'll have a little over, what is it, a little over 700, or it's right at $700. For me, this is going to be Christmas money for next year. I think it's just gonna fall in line perfectly for when I need it for Christmas shopping. So we added 24 cents and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So currently we have $6.30. I'm not sure. We'll add this up. In case you haven't been following along but you want to get on track, we will total this up next week. Next week we're going to add $2.73. Okay, 2 more categories. We have new clothes. This is saving for new clothes for the boys. Either tomorrow or on Monday, I will be doing a yearly budget. I am so excited to share with you guys, but it's gonna kind of total out my expected costs for all of 2023 on what I expect to spend on new clothes, what I expect to spend on groceries, what I will be paying in rent. So if you are nosy like I am a nosy person. I love to see people's full budgets. Y'all, it is going to be for you. I'm sharing my income. I'm sharing everything. I know that people like to keep a lot of specifics private. That's not necessarily me. I think that if we're open about our budgets, it can be very helpful. I will preface this all by saying though, please be kind and considerate whenever you are looking at my budget. Whether you think I don't make enough, whether you think I make way more, whatever, this isn't a comparison game. I am a single mom who is homeschooling. I run my business by myself. I fully support my boys by myself. So there are definitely some expenses that I pay for because I need the help with homeschooling or I need the help with certain things. And on the flip side of that, there will be people too that are like, how is your rent so low? And my rent is $1,400, but to some people that's really low. And then to other people, they're gonna say that's way too high. So I'm happy to share, but I do just want to go into this saying, and I'll probably give this little spiel again tomorrow when I share that, but everybody's budget, income, expenses, everything is completely different for everybody. We're all in different areas. So I hope there's no comparison game that happens. I'm not trying to make anybody feel any certain sort of a way, and I'm not trying to compare myself any sort of certain way. I just think it's helpful whenever we are more transparent about money and our budget. I think that's helpful for everybody. So anyway, I hope it's well received. I'm excited to share it, but let's stick to today. Today we put $25 into new clothes. We have 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 100, and $2 for new clothes for the boys. Very last category is the 100 envelope savings challenge. I am hoping to complete that this year in 2023. And by the end of the year, once this is completely done, we would have $5,050. We are adding 50, 60, 70, 71, 72, 73. We're adding $73 to the 100 envelope savings challenge. 73 here. I do want to say thank you to everybody that tipped over on Etsy. You guys are amazing. At this point in the game, all of the tips that you guys give me, I'm putting into this 100 envelope savings challenge. I think it'll be fun to see sort of how quickly it accumulates, and it also just makes me feel so grateful knowing that all of this money came from you guys putting me in your budget and thinking of me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Please give me just a second, guys, to thank those of you that tipped this week. So thank you so much to Angela, Lydia, and Susan. Thank you, Catina, Tara, and Melissa. Thank you, Crystal, Alison, and Christiana. Thank you, Arla, Martha, Tammy, and Sydney. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Melina, and thank you, Reena. You guys are amazing. Total, you guys tipped $73. We added it in here. Let's see what we are up to for our 100 envelope savings challenge. 50, 150, 250, 300, 310, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, $336 into our 100 envelope savings challenge. That is it for today's cash stuffing. I will be around in the office tonight. Like I said, once my kids are in bed, I think I'm going to be working on some work things that I'm very excited about, some Etsy and YouTube-y things. So I will be around to comment with you guys if you happen to be home or free tonight and want to chat on this very happy New Year's Eve. If you have a word of the year, please let me know what it is in the comments. I have not come up with a word of the year, but if you have a word of the year, please go ahead and share it below. I'm curious to hear what you guys come up with. I might be able to use some of your ideas and what you are pursuing. I might be able to use that for my January word of the year, because at this point, I think I'm going to continue doing a word of the month instead of a word of the year, but we will see. You never know what you're going to get on this channel, or for me, I don't even know. So that's it for today's cash stuffing. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.